Greg's new apartment was perfect. Big windows, spacious rooms. But there was one unsettling detail, the toaster. It was ancient, covered in crumbs. Greg despised crumbs, but he craved toast. He slid in 2 slices. He waited. The toaster growled, it trembled. Smoke billowed out, filling the room with an acrid stench. Greg choked. "This can't be happening," he whispered. Suddenly the toaster convulsed. Toast shot out, charred and sinister, black as night. "Ouch!" Greg cried, dodging the flying toast. What was wrong with this thing? He peered inside the slots, empty, except, was that a faint glow? And a voice? Finally, someone to hear my tale. The voice was muffled, high-pitched, like a tiny old man trapped in a metal box. Greg took a step back. Did that toaster just talk?" he whispered. He inched closer. The glow intensified. "Who's there?" Greg asked, his voice trembling. "And why are you burning my breakfast?" The toaster trembled. Then it spoke. "I am the ghost of Barnaby Butterfingers, and I need your help." Greg stared. A ghost? In his toaster? This was too much. Barnaby's tale was chilling. He'd been a baker, the best in the land, until one day a freak accident involving a runaway bread cart and a vat of butter. Well, let's just say Barnaby was toast. "I'm trapped," Barnaby wailed, his voice echoing eerily. "Cursed to haunt this kitchen appliance for eternity. Unless—" Greg held his breath. "Unless," he echoed, his voice trembling. Barnaby's voice became a desperate whisper filled with dread. "Unless I can toast the perfect slice of bread." Greg blinked, his heart pounding. "So you need me to—" Barnaby finished his sentence, his ghostly form flickering. "To help you achieve toast perfection, will you do it?" Barnaby's eyes glowed with a haunting light. Greg looked at the burnt toast, the talking toaster. This was insane, but— "Okay, Barnaby," Greg sighed, his voice shaky. "Let's make some toast." They tried everything. Different bread, various settings. Greg even bought a timer shaped like a loaf of bread. Each attempt ended the same way. Smoke, a burning smell, and Barnaby's wails. One day, Greg had an idea. "Barnaby," he said slowly, "what if it's not about the settings? What if it's about the feeling?" Barnaby sniffled. "The feeling?" Greg nodded. "Toasting with your heart." He closed his eyes. He thought about crispy edges and warm, fluffy centers. He pictured the perfect toast. He pressed the lever down. The toaster hummed. No shaking, no smoke. A minute later, 2 golden brown slices popped up. Perfect. Barnaby let out a joyful cry. A bright light filled the kitchen, then silence. The toaster sat still. Normal. Greg made his toast. It was delicious. As he ate, he thought he heard a faint toasty coming from the toaster. Or maybe it was just his imagination. Maybe.